Hi Trish, it's Tess, as you can see. I think this is a great idea, putting together a video for someone I know who impacted my life very much, and a lot of other students from Mentor and other people in our life.
Hey Miss V, it's me, Devon. Before I get started, I just wanted to say that I miss you greatly. It's been far too long since I've seen you. I know that life has changed in so many different ways, but I want you to know that I think about you all the time. I hope that one day, soon, hopefully, that we can get together and kind of catch up on life and everything that has been going on. And also, before I get started, Sloan is breathtakingly beautiful.
I'm so happy that someone's finally making this video for you, just so you know how appreciated you are, because we all love you.
Hi, SV. Me and Kailyn wanted to make this for you because you've done so much for us this year, and this is our thank you to you. You're special. You're very special to the both of us, so we wanted to show that.
Hi V, you've impacted my life in so many ways. You've taught me so much. You've always been there for me. Your constant positive attitude is such an inspiration.
The most important thing Miss V has taught me, I think, is to follow your heart with everything you do, and that no matter what, if you do trust yourself in decisions that you make, then everything will go as planned and everything will work out exactly how you want it. And I think that knowing that lesson and learning it through Miss V is one of the most important things that she or anyone else could ever teach me.
She has been more than just a teacher to me. She's taught me everything from time management to how to deal with relationships to life advice. I feel like as she was growing to being a teacher, having a baby, I was growing. It was just a crazy experience being in high school, and having Miss V there from grade 9. It's just, you could tell her anything. There was no judgment. She would give you life advice, which she always valued. She was just amazing overall.
But I think the most important thing that she taught me was how to organize the most amazing event. I have never met anyone that has had a fashion show like ours, and that has continued to grow into these unbelievable events, raising so much money for charity. I think that is just so spectacular. She has impacted my life in teaching me how to lead groups of people and how to work within a team and get work done in order to have the outcome that we had. Also, I think she single-handedly created my love of Madonna. So I think that along with all the other different things that I can't put my tongue on, she has just changed my life and always will.
I can say that you've given me some advice throughout my life that I could never thank you enough for, and that I could never have gotten through without. And I remember at Mentor running into your room, either crying and sitting down for long talks where you guided me through it, you helped me through it. You gave me advice, you gave me hugs, you gave me love, whatever I needed. It was more than I could have ever asked for from you. And then also the times when, I was happy about something and I knew that I had to run and tell you as one of the first people because you'd be proud of me and we could share the joy together, and you just always made me feel so good. And, you were just one of the people that I wanted to share all my life's goods and bads with. And I don't know if you always wanted to hear them, but you always got me through everything. And it's still, to the day, you're someone that I know I can go talk to. Someone that I know has amazing advice for everyone, and it's just always there for me.
You are a huge inspiration to not only me, but to all the students that you've ever taught. You have this positive energy that follows you, and no matter what time of year it is, you have this constant smile, and it's even there in April when things get super stressful with fashion show. You have taught me to keep my cool in stressful situations because, girl, you are the queen of it. That always puts her heart on the line and puts her heart into everything that she does. And the fact that you have been helping different charities for over 10 years now is an inspiration not only to me, but to your daughter Sloan. She's a very, very lucky girl. So Miss V, I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done. I've taken a lot from you, and I appreciate everything that you've done, and I hope one day you can really see how much you've impacted a whole student body. So I love you, and I will be seeing you soon, hopefully. Love you. Bye.
Working on fashion show this year with you was probably the best experience of high school. It was the best experience this year. You taught me how to be able to stay calm and deal with some frustrating situations, as well as just how to make a really good show, have fun with something, be passionate. Every day working with you was so amazing. You mean a lot to me. Thank you for everything.
I think my favorite part of working on fashion show was getting to know different grade levels of mentor and getting so close with the people that were involved. There were some relationships that I created that probably would not have been created if I wasn't involved with fashion show, and seeing different personalities come out when they hit the runway and are being a part of the event itself. I think that was probably my favorite part about working.
Man, there was so much about it that was great. Lots of stress, but an experience that I'll never forget. I think my favorite part was always the after-school practices, the Saturday practices, meeting all the people, leading a group of people, planning such a big event. And I think the best part of it was always at the end, when the night of the fashion show, and you would realize that everything you spent 8 months planning is actually happening, and the fact that it always did run smoothly, and that was because of you and all your experience previously, your talent. You're pushing us, you're working together with us, you're giving us this opportunity that we would have never had to run such a big event for such great cause. So I have to say that it is one of the things that I'll remember about high school in a great way, and it'll definitely be an experience that impacted my life.
I think my favorite part about working on fashion show with Miss V is that she really showed you how unimportant all the little things were, and how comparable that was to your high school life, and how little things didn't really matter, and the reason that we were doing the fashion show was for charity and to help so many people along the way. And I think that, especially in the white stage situation, that you don't need to worry about the little things, and that eventually everything will come together.
My favorite part about working with you on fashion show is how you would always think everything through, right down to the last detail, and never go into anything unprepared. And that's really stuck with me. You're always willing to do anything for anyone, no matter how busy you are, and always do it so calmly and cool.
My favorite part about being in fashion show was, other than being with Miss V, just the people you would meet, and she did such a great job of having fashion show like make your high school. When I think of mentor and looking back 4 years ago, I think fashion show, the people I met, the things I could do, like being head rep, like I was always running around doing things, and I honestly couldn't imagine doing it without Miss V. She taught me so much, like so many life lessons. Like, screw what I learned in school. The only thing I basically took out of it is like everything I learned in fashion show, and I'm not even kidding. Even now, I still have a great relationship with Miss V, and I honestly could not imagine have gone through mentor without her guidance, without her support, everything.
Saturday rehearsals, probably. Watching the show come together every Saturday, getting better and better, and probably the best part is when our stage goes up and everything gets set up, and that's my favorite part, because everything just comes to life.
It's not necessarily a story, but one thing that I love about Miss V is her laugh. V's laugh is, I can still hear it to this day. It is the most overwhelmingly happy thing that you can hear.
Favorite story of Miss V has got to be when she told me and Vanessa she was pregnant. Me and Vanessa walked into her room, just, we would always be in Miss V's room in grade 11, 12, just spare Miss V's room, lunch Miss V's room, like bored Miss V's room. And we walked in and she was like, girls, get out. And she never says that to me and Vanessa. And then she calls us in a little bit later and she's like, kind of has tears in her eyes, she's crying, and me and Vanessa were like, oh my god, she's retiring, she's gone, thinking of the worst possible scenarios. And all of a sudden she just drops this bombshell that she's pregnant, and I don't think there was just a dry eye. All of us were bawling our eyes out, joy is just oh my god. Even the day Sloan came, I remember our whole school was just oh my god, Miss V had her baby. And honestly, Miss V truly is the heart of the mentor community, and I'm so thankful that I went through high school with her, and so thankful to her in my life.
My favorite Miss V story would have to be the night of our fashion show, when we were all freaking out and we were so nervous and scared about what was going to happen. And I remember at the end of the show, after everything went well and everyone was really happy and excited, I looked over at Miss V and she just gave me the biggest smile, and I was so happy, and that is definitely a memory about Miss V that I will never forget.
I'll always remember when you were crazy busy, as always, but you still took the time to help me plan an athletic banquet, something you're not even involved with, and of course, did it with your always present big smile. I appreciate you and everything you've done for me. Thank you.
Hope that everything is absolutely spectacular in your life, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, love you.
I love you, and I'm so happy to have you in my life, and I love having little Sloan, and it's just amazing. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. You truly don't know the impact you've made on my life. Thank you so much.
I don't know what I'm going to do without you next year. It's going to be weird not seeing you every day, but I will come back to visit, and I will definitely keep in touch. And I hope you like all these videos talking about how great of a person you are, because you deserve it,
Hi, Miss V. Me and Tori decided to make this video for you just to show how much we really do appreciate you and how much your hard work has changed so many different people's lives throughout Fashion Show, and how Fashion Show is not just about giving back to the charities, which is such an amazing experience, and working on the show, but it also teaches you how to work in a group and how to fully commit to something. And you have helped us so much, and helped every single person that has worked on Fashion Show to be able to find themselves in some sort of way, see what they like to do, what they're good at, and everything. And you are the most encouraging person I've ever met, and I am so happy that I was able to work with you these past 2 years. So this video was just to show over the past 5 years, I guess, how much you've impacted these girls' lives, even other people that we weren't able to contact. These is just a small tidbit of the amount of people that you have helped and inspired, and yeah, I'm really gonna miss you next year.